Alright guys, one of the best lights I've tested yet. The On the Road X6. It's a brand you've never heard of. You're never going to see them in a store. They're a Chinese brand. They pretty much only sell these in a handful of stores like Gearbest and Banggood and all that. They're inexpensive, but these things are built well. This thing uses the XHP 50 LED, which is a multi-dye LED that runs at a higher voltage than your normal LED flashlight. So as you can see, as a result, you do have a considerably higher amount of lumens coming out of this thing. You have 2300 lumens for almost 3 hours. Your 900 lumens for darn close to 280 for over a day, and 2 lumens for, what is that, like a month or more. You know, IPX8, waterproof, all that fun stuff these lights always come with. This thing is just a beast. And the devil's in the details, guys. So I ran this thing full blast for the 2 hours, and I got just shy of 2 hours and 50 minutes. It was probably like 2:45, so I did get very accurate results compared to what they did. It doesn't overheat. It stays, it never really gets too warm because it's such a nice big flashlight. It it's just built so well, and it's very simple to use. And I'm going to edit in some footage of the beam shots. The interface, of course, is super easy. I don't have batteries in it right now. It's a side switch to click to turn it on, and then little half presses switch between the modes. Nothing crazy, nothing, nothing, double click for a strobe, and that's that. You can see here, I don't know if it will focus well, but that is the XHP 50, which, as I said, is a multi-dye LED, so there's like 4 little LEDs in there. You see those cooling fins, how deep those cooling fins are, how good this manages heat. It takes two 650 batteries, has a little anti-roll ring here. Real tail cap. We'll take this off because I just want to give you kind of a quick show of like quality here. Now, number one, look at how thick that spring is. I mean, that is just one thick spring. Then you can look. This light came very nice threads right out of the box. Super nice threads, well lubed, double O-rings. They're anodized so you can lock the light out. Nice thick tube. This thing is just a beast of a light. It's built super, super well. And I tore this thing completely down, guys. So I'm not going to do it on camera here. It just takes too long. And stainless steel bezel. Under there is your orange peel reflector. And the orange peel reflector is actually screwed into the head of the flashlight. So the cool thing is that a reflector gets to act as a gigantic heat sink for the rest of this flashlight. So not only does it have all the material in the head, but then pretty much where the LED is attached to that reflector. So you have a massive amount of material in there that will let you sink that heat away from the actual LED. And it never really gets very hot, which is awesome, because a lot of these XHP 50 lights get pretty rootin' tootin' hot, the LED, the switch is lighted. It's blue when it's got full power, and then as it gets weaker, it will turn to red. So you do have a little bit of a battery indicator. The light did shut off on its own, so it appears there is low voltage protection. The batteries I put into this were not protected. This thing did shut off all on its own, so it appears to be protected. I believe it's also thermally protected as well. It's tough to tell because most of the instructions are in Chinese. So overall, guys, this thing is just built super, super well. After tearing it apart, testing it, this thing just really outperforms pretty much everything. Those XHP 70 and 50 LEDs are just absolutely amazing. The amount of stuff these guys are doing nowadays, it's just outstanding. So hopefully you kind of caught some of the flashlight beams on this thing. You can see it's a very bright flashlight. It's not like the greatest throwing flashlight on earth. It does have the orange peel reflector in the XHP 50, which is not a good throwing combination for putting light out there far distances, but this is a very good 100 yard 200 yard light. It's You know, it's big, it's heavy, comes with some cool accessories. It comes with a shoulder strap, which is awesome. So you can hook this up, carry it around your shoulder. Let me see if I got it handy. And I do. A couple of spare O-rings as well. You can see the kind of cloth, textured cloth shoulder strap. So if you are carrying this a long ways, maybe you're hunting, something like that, you can sling this thing over your shoulder because it is a big, heavy light. But yeah, guys, of all the lights I've reviewed, you know, I like small lights, obviously, for everyday carry. But when it comes to something like hunting or maybe like being out there or even just a security light, this is just one fantastic light for the money. This is only, I paid like 50 something bucks. You know, I think its full price is like 60 something and it goes down on sale for like 50 something. My God, guys, this thing is just a ridiculous deal. The only other XHP that you're going to get for that price are things like Fandy fires and Ultra fires and things like that that are nowhere even close to the quality of this thing. I mean, look at the Olight R50. That's a $100 light, and you know, I don't think it's as bright as this or built as well as this, to be honest. You know, the Olights are nice, but man, this thing is a tank. This thing is just one big gigantic heat sink that throws out a ton of light. It's big, it's tough, all the springs are beefy, everything is just, you know, the threads are nice and thick, everything just, they put some time and effort into this, guys. It's obvious that, you know, they didn't put the complicated user interfaces, they didn't put a lot of those things that the fancier lights have. This is just a simple, you know, 4-mode flashlight with a strobe, nothing else, no bells, no whistles. You get it at a reasonable price. You know, you think about it, guys, a mag light's what, 30 bucks? And a mag light's 40 lumens. People still buy mag lights all the time. It is not unreasonable to spend an extra 20 bucks on a light that's going to be literally, you know, what is that, like 500%? Yeah, like 500% brighter or something like that. Insane amount of extra power you get for an additional 20 bucks, guys. Fantastic deal. The only downfall, of course, of the light is you need to use 26650s. Well, you can buy adapters to adapt them down to 18650. That's no big deal. They're wicked cheap. In fact, you can even do it with a little PVC pipe for free. There's lots of people who make little free adapters. The 26650s can be expensive. They can be, you know, $8-10 a piece. You know, they can get up there in price, so it is something to watch out for. If you don't already have them, you know, you are going to have to buy the batteries, you are going to have to buy the charger, so it is going to cost a little extra if you're not already equipped for that. So that is a little bit of a warning, but overall, guys, very awesome light. Really just an absolute thrill to find such a good light for such a cheap price. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out those affiliate links. Support the people that support me, and let's keep this channel going.